There are 8.5 billion queries happening every single day on Google. And if you want to get more users for your product, guess how many do you need? If you can bring just 30,000 people every single month through Google or any other search engines, you can get thousands of users to use your products. In this video, I'm going to train you in SEO, search engine optimization, so you will have thousands of people coming towards your way to use your products. So if you are new to this channel, my name is Himanshu and I help people grow their business. I know there are thousands of courses out there on SEO, but when it comes to search engine optimization for SaaS, that is software as a service, there are not a lot of information out there. And problem is most of the SaaS founders are good with technology but not good with marketing. But this can change if you will stay till the end. By the end of this video, you will have complete idea of how you can create a very powerful SEO strategy for your business and how you can quickly implement it. So by the next 6-7 months, you can start seeing these incredible results in your business. So in some moments, I'm gonna get into my screen and show you the step-by-step SEO strategy. But before I jump in, I have a community of people who are building their businesses on the internet. And if you are a solopreneur who is looking for like-minded people to collaborate with, connect with, and learn together, make sure to check out the description and join the community if the access is still available. It's not open for everyone. So if you can join in, make sure to do it before it's too late. All right, so let's get in and let's understand SaaS SEO strategy. So the game starts here. We start by understanding what our target customers would be thinking. So if you are building a software or a consulting business, you might want to start by thinking in a way your ideal customer would be thinking. So it all starts with thinking about that customer who is going to use your product. Okay, so this person that we have has some queries. Okay, so that's some queries and some questions, and to find out the answers of these questions, either he's going to ChatGPT or Claude, or he's going to a search engine. Now, no matter how many AI tools are out there, still the biggest volume of questions is on search engines. And there is a lot of fear around search engine optimization dying and a lot of that stuff. But let me tell you this, still there are thousands and maybe millions of people who can come towards your website and use your products. So SEO is still a very powerful tool. So this person has some queries and questions, and a search engine understands all these queries in the form of keywords. Okay, so because it's an AI algorithm and not a real human, it will break down this long query into different keywords. And based on these keywords, it will start showing search results. This is what we are optimizing for. Because right now, while I'm recording this video, there are millions of queries that are happening on Google, and Google has a huge database of already existing content because search engines want to show the most useful content to the user. That's why it is important for them to filter out which content is going to be on the rank 1 and rank 2 and all these different pages. So for doing that, they are using some criteria. I am going to get into the advanced stuff, but this basic foundational stuff is absolutely critical because this is what people miss out. And SEO is not as complicated as gurus out there have made it. So let's understand this one first, okay? So to make sure that user is getting the best result, Google is combining two important things. Number one is what is happening on user context side, and second is what is happening on search result side. So on user side, it is taking note of the keywords that user is using, and second is the location where this person is searching from, and third one is context. So for example, if apple means company, that can also mean apple the fruit, and Google wants to show the right result as per the context of the user. That's why it is making sure that it has some little bit of idea of the background of user. Now on the result side, the information that Google has, also the credibility of the database, and third is again the context. Okay, now when it comes to the keyword on user context side, it is important to understand the intent of the keyword. So Google is making sure that when someone is searching something on the internet, then what is the intent behind it? Does the user want to buy something, or he's looking for information, or he's trying to navigate from one result to another. So let me give you this example. When it comes to intent, and this part is absolutely critical in SEO, and a lot of even big gurus miss out on this one. So there are three types of keywords that people have. So number one is informational, and second one is navigational, and third one is transactional. So let me give you these examples of all of them. So informational is when someone will be searching how to edit YouTube videos. So this user doesn't really have the idea of how he will do it. So he's just looking for some information. So this is the kind of informational keyword. And navigational is when the user has a little bit of idea. So he's looking for the best video editors out there, right? So in that case, keyword would be best video editors for YouTube. Now, the third one is transactional. So for example, if I have pretty much the idea of which video tool I'm going to use, and I'm looking to buy that tool, but I want to hear from existing users if the experience was good or not. For example, in my case, I use Descript. I have put the link in the description if you want to check it out. It's an AI video editing tool. When I wanted to buy that tool, I looked for Descript review, and that was my exact keyword because I wanted to see that what other people are saying about this particular tool. So we have three types of queries that can come from our ideal customer. To make sure that we are getting most out of our SEO strategy, we need to combine all of these three keywords in our plan. So informational, navigational, and also transactional. And once you get the idea of the type of keywords you can target, you are already better than 90% of SEO professionals who are just looking for cheap keywords to target. Because for you, quality of keywords is as important as the quantity of number of people looking for those searches. And that takes us to the next step. That is how we structure our content based on these keywords. So once we have the idea of the keywords, now we are going to create content. And the way to create content is like this. So we have pillar content, which is the main content piece that we want to focus upon. Most of the time, that is going to be our sales page or a product page or our pricing page, something like that, right? But this cannot directly rank on Google because Google already knows that you are trying to sell something, and selling might not be the most helpful thing that Google wants to show to the users. So the way we are going to use SEO is something like this. So there is this pillar content, and we want to create more pages that are linking to our pillar content. So let's say we have internal page 1, and that's 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the way we are going to do it is some of the pages we will directly link to our pillar content, and other ones we will internally link with each other. Okay. So I'll give you some examples. So let's say my pillar content is a sales page that is about a video software that I have created. Now, what I'm going to do is I will create some review content. I will also create some helpful content around how to edit videos, what kind of tools that you will need, what kind of light that you will need, or the camera or the setup, and all these different things that might be useful for my ideal customer. So I'm creating all this educational content, and at the same time, I'm interlinking all of these pages. And what's happening right here is I have created different clusters. Like I have created this one, and then I have created this other one, and more internal links that my domain will have. Google will identify more ways to reach out to my pillar content. And that's exactly what happens because Google is crawling millions and billions of pages every single day. And more ways Google will find out about your content, it will have more signals that your content is important and useful. And now it comes to the external linking. So let me give you this example. So if you are hanging out with 9 other highly influential people in your society and you are taking pictures with all these 9 people, now media will start assuming that you are also an influential person. And that is exactly how search engine algorithms work. So when you are externally linking your different pages, it is important that you are linking from high authority websites. That means the websites that have existed for a while, and in search engines' eyes, these websites have credibility, and Google will start assuming that you also have that authority. Okay, so this is simple secret about external link building, and this is basically how the whole structure of SEO looks like. But there is one missing piece of this puzzle, and that is how you will create this content. So let me come to that now. So the way we do it is we start by searching for keywords that are important for our target customer. Now, they might be low competition, high volume keywords, but at the same time, a lot of your competitors are targeting them too. So it's a better idea to think like how your customer would be searching on Google. And that is the best way to start with. I know there are tools that you can use, and I use one of them, that is SEM Rush. But you don't really need that. If you are completely new to SEO, you might not even need any tool at this point. All you can do is go to Google and start thinking how your target customer would be searching. I'll put the link to some of the tools that I personally use in the description. And if you want, you can use them. It will be highly beneficial, but it is optional. Okay. So we start by looking at some keywords that we can target. So in our example, we are creating content around video editing software. So I'll start by writing about video editing software. And I know that people are searching around this particular keyword, and they are actually going to Google and literally writing best video editing software out there. So I will start something here. And I know that there is a lot of competition, but at the same time, competition shows that there is money, right? So I want to focus on that. So I started with picking up my keywords. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is create outline. And here's where AI comes into the picture. So the two tools that I am using right now are Cloud or Claude. I don't know how to pronounce it. And second is ChatGPT 4.0. So GPT-3 is not really that good. I would recommend you to go for 4.0. So I'll start by creating a prompt that is around creating outline based on keywords. Okay. So I'll give some focus keywords to Claude, and I will also ask, write down this outline and make it SEO optimized. Think about all the other keywords that should be involved in that outline. So I will give a detailed description to my AI assistant. Next thing that I'm going to do is, based on this prompt, I'm going to ask AI to write the full content. And at this point, I will have a first draft. Now, this is not the complete thing. A lot of people are just taking this AI written content and just throwing it on the blog, but don't do that. Make sure you have time to optimize, because next part is about human optimization. And this is where we are going to optimize for conversions, because there is no point of writing a long piece of content if nobody is going to read it. And now, once I have optimized it, the next part is going to be about building links. Okay, so this is simple strategy. Number one is finding keywords that you want to target. Second is asking AI for outline. Third one is creating first draft with AI. And fourth one is human optimization and SEO optimization. And last one is building links. And once you have done all these 5 steps, you will see that within 5 to 6 months, your page will start ranking. Now, this is not a guarantee, and your results will depend on how many external high quality links that you have created for your content, and at the same time, how many good internal linking that you have created on your website. So I hope you found this video useful. And if you have any questions, make sure to join the community. If you have any small doubts, you can also ask in the comments. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure to do that, so every time when I put a new video, you can get notified. I'll see you in the next one.